What's up, people? We're going to be live any second now with the Rocket Kings Duo Cup 6. I can tell you already that we're going to have Jebaited versus Fross. That's definitely a name that's going to keep tongue-tying me later. So we shall be back any minute now. You know, we've got high hopes, so you know, we're kicking off straight away with quite a good match we're hoping here. And Fross, I mean, you can't count anyone out here. I've never seen the guys personally, but you know, we could be in for a stunner of a match, you know? Right, yep. Just got a message from SoyAntonio. Spanish names. I never took Spanish at school. I'm not going to lie. So here we go.
I just imagine every Spanish name with a mariachi band behind it. It's going to be great. But speaking of great, we've got Jebaited, Duck and Paynz, who are both seasoned grand champions, against Fross, who are Peteroes, and SoyAntonio. No real opportunities emerging, but it's going towards the goal. And SoyAntonio, our man, the myth, the legend. The defense being pulled out here by the orange team. Now, we've not seen much offense in the blue half, but the defense for orange team, fantastic, coming straight out the gate in this first game.
Yeah, definitely. Jebaited there with the straight off aggression is wonderful to see. And I mean, it's only matched there by Fross's defense. It's just been absolutely on point, being able to block out every single shot. And I mean, we've seen Jebaited trying to throw a couple of curveballs in there with like the aerial dribbles, and look at this wonderful air control here by Paynz. But like I said, Antonio there just bringing out the defense, knocking it away, not being able to make much of it, but they're solid. It's quite nice to see, isn't it?
Indeed, they are solid. It's all well and good doing those fancy plays in the air as Paynz tried to do. But if you're blocking that out, you're not going to get anywhere through that defense of Fross. Is now Duck going for a little bit of an aerial here. Tries to follow up and just had enough boost to get that, but SoyAntonio is going to pop that one down.
With that return from Duck, just ever going slightly so wide, and Antonio's there being able to knock it on out. 2 opportunities for that early goal, but we're here. 2 minutes 40 left. No goals.
No goals indeed. There is a fairly even game as Duck tried to get it past SoyAntonio, but SoyAntonio being the defensive star, as we said, Fross being a defensive powerhouse, but they need to get something going on offense here. The defense has been pretty commendable from Fross, even though they are that 1 goal back. But you can have the best defense in the world, but if you're not scoring, you're not winning. As the clock ticks away, and it seems that Jebaited is going to take this game number 1.
Oh, it's a wonderful move there by Duck, but SoyAntonio reading that very, very well. Being able to see it was going to go low, because Duck was trying to get underneath his car, expecting it to jump right up. Well read, and that's stopped it from being a 3-0 game.
It has, but it is still 2-0 to Jebaited, and they take game number 1 here against Fross. As SoyAntonio wants 1 more game, he will get that 1 more game. What do you reckon Fross need to do to take the winning game number 2 up against Jebaited?
It's definitely that aggression. Like we were saying, they were able to defend in this half. They just weren't able to get it out. They were getting it down the other end of the pitch, but it was not over the goal. It's just to the corners. You need to be able to get it over a goal. Look there, 0 shots from Fross. If you don't shoot, you're not going to score. It's as simple as that.
That defense from Fross is keeping them out, and is what is keeping these 2 games very close so far.
It definitely feels like in this game, it may seem one-sided, but that defense is actually really strong. And SoyAntonio getting this first goal, that's not something to be snuffed at, is it now?
Absolutely not. Waiting for the bounce to get the extra power on that. Paynz just flips out of the way, and in it goes. 4 minutes 20 left. Fross have got to be blazing it up.
Unfortunate from there, but that is the equaliser. It's back to anyone's game here. Can SoyAntonio get another goal? Is Peteroes going to do it? But here we go. SoyAntonio getting that easy kickoff goal.
That's got to feel good for Fross. Getting that quick-off goal. The ball just rolling its way out to SoyAntonio, and both Jebaited players committing to the kickoff.
At least, you know, SoyAntonio getting a hat-trick, that's going to feel good for him, you know. Even though you've lost in the first round, you've still come out with a good performance, you know?
Absolutely. SoyAntonio being, I would say, the MVP here for Lost Frost. He's been good on defense. He's scored both goals for his team in this game number 2, and could potentially get another one here, but Duck takes it away, and I don't think SoyAntonio has any boost left to do anything. That's not true. He's just picked one up. There you go.
There you go. He's got the boost now. He's just trying to be a bit of a nuisance there. Try and break up the play. Try and get his team the advantage.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
Duck only just coming in the nick of time there, though.
It was good from SoyAntonio staying down in that offensive zone, putting that pressure on, even though he might not have had a lot of boost at the time. It was still good positioning from him to keep down there and make Jebaited think that he is a threat, because he will get boosted at some point, and he will become a threat when Peteroes comes in to take the assist.
There we go. SoyAntonio getting his hat trick. Hey, we called it. We said it's going to feel good. He's a happy bunny, I think, here, even though he's down.
Yeah, getting that long goal has got to feel good for him.
There you go. SoyAntonio being a wonderful sport there, saying good luck with the rest. Gonna go cash out his prize money. Oh, I love a little bit of banter there.